Hi, I'm Jason Alster with Meet the Author. Today my guest is Debbie Tosun Kilday, a friend of mine, and she wrote the book, No Limits, How I Beat the Slots. And in the back it says, what would you do if you won $3.4 million in 5 years playing $1 slot machines? If you won, would you help others in need or only help yourself? Come along with me as I explore the consequences of winning. Hi Debbie, how are you?
Hi Jason.
First I'd like to say that I met Debbie. Debbie's a member of CAPA, Connecticut Authors and Publishers Association, and I met her. I'm also a member of CAPA, and I met her at the Big E bookstore when I went to put my book at the Big E, and Debbie was there running the store at the cashier, and she's the manager of the bookstore there. But now she came out with her own book, and I'm happy to have her as a guest. Debbie, what is your book about?
My book spans 5 years that I went to casinos in Connecticut and Las Vegas, and I played mostly dollar machines, and I won that $3.4 million. And
did you win that $3.4 million at one shot or over a period of time?
It took the 5 years.
It took 5 years to win that amount of money altogether.
And what happened was I started going to the casino because my friend was dying of a brain tumor. She wanted me to experience the casino, and she never got to go with me. She started having brain seizures, but she sent me to the casino, and I had never been to a casino until I was 50 years old. And my first time there, I didn't know what I was doing, but I sat down at a dollar slot machine, and I played 3 coins in, $3 in, a spin, and I won $10,000.
And Debbie has a picture, if I can quickly see that, of her winning her first $10,000 at the casino. Here she is with the $10,000, 2 $5,000 wads, and she has the $10,000 check from Mohegan Sun. You mentioned, and this I also saw myself in other books about slot machines, how to play the slots. You mentioned that you play the dollar slot machines. Is it better to play the dollar machines, or is the 25-cent machines, or the penny machines, or the $5 ones?
The higher the denomination the machine is, the more chance you have of winning.
The odds are better?
If dollars are better than pennies, for sure. If you can't afford a dollar machine, I would say play quarter machines.
Okay, the odds are better in those when you're playing the higher limits. Okay. Did you play the $5 machines too?
I did play the $5 machines and even the $100 a spin machines.
Wow.
I had to try those.
But you stayed mainly with the $1 machines.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me, why did you decide to write this book then? After you won all this money, you didn't really need the money from being an author.
Yes, no, I do need the money. What happened was when I was winning that first money, in the first 5 months that I went and played at Mohegan Sun, I won $400,000, and I gave that money to my friend that was dying to help her with her medical bills. And make her comfortable as much as I could until she died.
But did you win monies after that, after you gave up that amount? Did you continue to go?
I just continued. I was going at least 3 or 4 times a week back to the casino because I wasn't really losing. I just kept winning and winning. And what people don't understand is when you are winning and not losing, like most people will
lose more than they win.
Lose more than they win.
Like me.
But in that way, there's a balance. But when you keep winning, like I was, you don't get any perks from the casino. The only way you can get perks, because you don't have any losses, is to stay there for many hours and keep playing. And that's how they rate you, by the amount of time that you spend playing. So I was there quite a bit.
Why did you need the perks if you were winning financially?
I was giving the money away, like I said.
I see.
It was such a windfall. I wasn't ready for that kind of money.
Sort of like becoming famous when you're young and you don't know what to do with it. Is that what you're saying?
I didn't know. I didn't know what to do with it. There was just, I had no money before going there, and now I had my purse stuffed with $100 bills. I was winning, on average, $1,000 every 20 minutes.
And besides gambling, what other things did you do at the casino? And what other casino? And did you only play at Mohegan Sun, or did you also go to Foxwoods or out of the state?
I did go to Foxwoods. And because I had all these wins, and I had spent so much money at both of these casinos, I ended up being what they call a high roller. In other words, spending a lot of money. And
high roller means making a lot of money or spending a lot of money?
It's really spending. And you can't win money if you're not willing to spend it, I found. And I'm not afraid. Money didn't really mean anything. There was just so much of it at that time. I always knew, for some reason, I didn't know at the time it was first happening to me, but I had this feeling like I would always be able to make more. So
you had a confidence,
I didn't care. I was just giving it away, spending it. It was fun.
And that's unique that somebody would give away the money that they're winning in a casino.
Well,
did you have the same luck in the other casinos besides, or was it only Mohegan Sun that you had this luck?
No, I had the the same luck in other casinos. Yes, so much so. After my friend died, I went to Las Vegas to see if it was any different there, just to see how it would go. And in 4 days and 3 nights that I was in Las Vegas,
really, I
won over $630,000.
And you have a picture of you in Las Vegas. I saw here.
The picture that's in the book.
Your husband, Michael Kilday, in Las Vegas. Okay, giving you some good luck.
The picture of the first one in Las Vegas, I didn't even check into the hotel yet. I was in the lobby when we first got there. It was very late at night, somewhere around 1 and 2 in the morning, and I started playing this machine that I never saw before, and I won yet another $10,000.
Wow. Here's a photo of you winning a $1,000 jackpot on a dollar machine.
Yeah, that was small change compared to what I was used to. But I don't mean to brag. Were the
odds, do you think the odds were the same in all the casinos, or they might just change according to the machine, or you really think there might be a difference in odds between the casinos? What's your opinion on that?
When I went to Las Vegas, I found the odds were much better, and I think it's
That's what people say.
Because there's so much
traffic?
Well, they have to compete with the other casinos.
Oh, so many casinos in one spot. So like any other competitive business, they have more competition. It's a term that I use, or people use, like the machines are looser in Las Vegas. Okay. You'll have that also with the crap tables that have better odds. Certain things that will pay slightly better in Las Vegas than in Mohegan Sun. It's very well known, yes. Right.
So, in Las Vegas, I went wild, making that kind of money. I wasn't even going to bed at night. But the other side of it is I saw people that were suffering, and they just looked like they needed money. Some were sick. And when
Las Vegas?
Even in Connecticut. And when I would see that...
They were going to the casino because that was their that was their make it or break it sort of thing?
Yeah, people were desperate. It was their last hope, making some money. And when I saw their faces, I just took out money and gave it to them.
At the casino?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really interesting.
When I say I was winning all this money, I'm, you know, winning $5,000 each win.
So you spread it around.
I did. I spread it around. I shared it.
Good for you. Do you have any? So now that we're talking about that, and you brought up those people that you saw at the casino, do you have any advice for people concerning gambling?
Well, I was looked down upon. Like I said, I had never been to a casino in my whole life until I turned 50 years old. And when I was there, and family members from long ago that I hadn't seen in years found out I was going to the casino, they weren't happy for me. They weren't happy for me. I even shared my winnings with them and the experience of the casino, and people aren't happy for you. You find...
not happy that you were winning, or not happy that you were going to the casino?
Both. They think that the money is tainted because it came from a casino, that it's you don't deserve it or you didn't work hard for it.
Well, to be honest, I like the term that they use in the casinos. They use, instead of gambling, they use playing or player, you know. And I noticed gaming, and I noticed they make it more like an entertainment center and enjoyable, especially with modern slot machines today, where you have video games, and it's just so much fun if you can keep your limits, you know. So that brings up a good question. Are the people that go to a casino any different, in your opinion, than the people who don't go to a casino?
Absolutely not. I have found that many people are closet gamblers.
What does that mean?
They will say that they don't go to the casino, or they don't go to the casino that much. And then those are the same people I saw at the casino: doctors, lawyers, governors.
Governors? You met governors in the casino?
Yeah.
Really?
And they were all there, but they were there very late at night because they didn't want
other people to see?
People to judge them by the fact that they were going to the casino.
No, I don't think, well, you know.
There really is a stigma attached.
There is a stigma, but if you go, you see, like it was, I happened to be in Mohegan Sun on Friday, and it was so jam-packed. I mean, you know, it's an entertainment center, and
well, what I said
who
in my
isn't
book,
going, you know?
That's true. You know, in my book I say I wasn't there alone, and it was jam-packed.
Definitely not alone.
Yeah, definitely not alone.
But there's a difference between people who go there and maybe are overly gambling versus people who are going there for enjoyment and entertainment. Why do you think people gamble? What was your reason?
Well, my reason was loneliness. After my friend, you know, was diagnosed with that cancer, brain cancer, and I saw her dying.
How long did you know this friend for? She was a childhood friend?
25 years I knew her. And when I saw her life slipping from her, I said to myself, you know, I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to go have some fun, like she wanted me to. She had advised me to go meet new people and make new friends. But that was the reason why I went the first time. And I did meet a lot of people that felt the same way I did. It's a loneliness.
They're going because they're lonely?
Yeah, I have Lyme disease for over 20 years now. And after being out of work for so long, you lose touch with all those people that you knew. So I was basically at home, sick. I didn't really see anybody. Other people were at work, or they have other activities that kept them busy. And so I went really to meet other people, or just someone to talk to, because I was alone a lot.
And how did you meet people in the casino? You talked to them about, I mean, you met people who were playing slots there, or you met them while you were eating, or you met them at a show, or just walking around?
You know, when you ask me, are the people there any different, I would have to say I met some of the nicest people there.